Today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to build this Scuderia Ferrari F175 Formula 1 car in Lego. So let's get into it. Alright, you can see all the parts laid out here to build the Ferrari. So I guess there's no better place to start than the front wing. So I guess we'll start working our way from the front to the back and then we'll be finished. So to start, you want these two 2x4 like angly bits. I'm not exactly sure what they're called, but those things. And then you want to take this 2x6 curvy thing. Again, I'm just gonna say whatever names I really feel like because I don't know what anything's called. So yeah, you put them together kind of like that, and then to start, we're gonna take two of these. It has like a plus sign in the middle. One will go on the actual base of the car, but the first one we're gonna put in the back right there because that'll connect the front wing to the car itself. Next, we're gonna put two 2x4 black plates, these, together and put them right in the middle and connect everything. And then we're going to take a 1x2 black plate and put it right back there so it's flush against the 1x2 brick with the plus sign in the middle. So that's how that looks, if you can see what I mean. So next we're going to take a 1x2, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a triangle basically. We're going to put that at the front. And then we're also going to take a 2x4 curved slope, if you can see what I mean there. We're going to put it in the back. So that's kind of the first base design for the nose part of it. We'll also do the wheel brows or whatever they're called. So we're going to need a 1x4 black plate and then two 1x2 black curved slopes. These. We're just going to put them on top like this. I'm actually pretty happy with how this design looks, and I found that out pretty early on in the design process. So that's how it looks. You stick it on the back right there. So now for the actual front wing part, like the winglets or whatever you want to call them. So we're going to need two black 1x3 plates, and we're going to put them right there like that. And while we're here, we're going to take all four of these 1x2 black tiles, and we're going to put them in these areas right here, and they'll act as those flaps I was talking about, if you can see what I mean. And if you look on the real car, they're right there. So yeah, now we'll actually build up this side, and then that's pretty much it for the front wing. So we need a lot of black 1x1s. I think it's 3 per side. 1x1 plate, sorry. So we're gonna basically just stagger them, like we put the one there. I know it's hard to see, I'll try to get it with the glare. Then one there as well. And then we're gonna take a black 1x2 plate and put it on top to connect it all. And then we're gonna do one more black 1x1 plate on top, if you can see what I mean. And then we're gonna take a 1x2 curved slope in black and put it on top. And that's what it looks like. So that's one side done. And then we do the other side the same exact way, just opposite. So I don't love how chunky this design looks, so maybe I'll try to fix it for next year. But for now, I think it serves its purpose and it looks good. So that's our front wing, and it's already done. So as you can see, it matches up perfectly with the real one, except without the stickers. So this is what it looks like. So there we go. Now onto the base of the car, or the chassis, whatever you want to call it. So we'll put this to the side, put that there. We're going to start with this. It's I think it's like a 6 stud rather than the new 8 studs. We're going to take two black 2x4 plates and put them on each end like this. Pretty simple. So we're going to make this side the front of the car. So we're going to take that other 1x2 brick with the plus sign in it and put it at the front. And then take two 1x1 bricks with the holes in the side, in the side, if you can see what I mean, and put them next to it. This will be what the axle goes through, so the cars can like actually move around. So as you can see, that's what I mean by that. Next, this is simple. Actually, hold on. I don't have that part, but there will be a red peg that goes in there, and then I'll look at that in a second. So next we're gonna put this black 2x3 plate. We're gonna put two of them to level out this side right here. So we put 2 right there, and it levels this all out. So next we're going to take the red 2x4 tile and smush that on top of all of that. And then we're also going to take I messed it up. Hold on. It happens when you're building these cars sometimes. I was only supposed to do one of these, one black and one red. So we do one black and one red. See what I mean? And then we put the red 2x4 tile on top. And then we take a red 1x2 plate and we put that on top as well. So that kind of starts that part of it. As you can see on the real car, it matches up. If you can, it's hard to tell, but basically right behind that wheel is where we were just building. So next, I guess we're gonna start with the floor. So we're gonna take 2 2x6 black plates and put them like this. One stud behind the start of the chassis, you see what I mean? And then we're also gonna take 2 1x2 black plates and put them at those 1 studs that we had skipped. So it's a little bit longer. It should be by 7 rather than by 6. Next, we're going to take 2 black 1x4 curved slopes and put them at the back, not at the front, at the back, like that. If you can see that. And next, after that, we're going to put 2 black 1x4 plates just right in front of that. So after that, we're going to take 2 black 1x1 tiles and put them in front of that as well. So right there. If I can put it down. See where I did that? And next, to add on to that, we're going to take a black 1x1 plate and a black 1x2 curved slope and put them together like that. And I don't know what it's called, but it basically just goes right there. And whatever that little thing is called, yeah. Then you take a black 1x4 tile and a black 1x1 tile, and you like smooth up the floor. If you can see that, yeah, just like that. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side, just to obviously add symmetry, so it's the same. And then next we're gonna add on the part where the driver sits, basically. So yeah, all right, there we have it. So next we're gonna take, what's it called? I don't know what this is called, but it's like this little hoop thing. We act as that as like the seat. Put that right behind where the driver is gonna sit on the back part of the car. And then we're gonna take 4 of these 1x1s with a stud out of the side. Just one side has a stud. And we put 2 facing towards the front of the car, like that, and 2 facing the side of the car, like that. And I'll show you why in a second. But after that, we're going to take these 2 1x2 somethings, they make like an L shape, and put them right there. That's where the driver's arms are going to be able to go. So next, I guess we'll build up the front a little bit more. So we're going to take this red 2x4 plate, and we're going to take a red 1x2 tile, put that on the front of it. Then we're going to take one of these wedge plates, I don't really know what they're called, put that in the middle, and then we're going to take one of these 1x2 things, I don't know what they're called either, and put that right there. So that's going to be a stud that builds a halo, and that just goes right in the front, right like that. It's pretty simple, but I think the design looks good. So next we're going to take 2 1x1 of these triangle things, again, no idea what it's called, and on the studs that are facing the front of the car, we just put them like that. It's hard, yeah, if you can see that. So it basically makes it like a more curvy angle towards the front of the car where the air intakes are. So I guess next we're going to start to build up the back of the car a little bit. So we're going to have to take, I guess we'll start at the very back of the car. So we're going to take this 1x2, whatever it's called, I'm not sure, and basically just put 2 black 1x2 plates on top. Yeah, like in the middle of it. And then we're going to take a black 1x2 inverted thing. Again, no idea what it's called. Then a black 1x1 plate on the one stud, and then we're going to take the red 1x1 tile and put that there. So it looks like that, if you can see it. That goes on the very back right there, if you can see what I mean. And on the real car, it gets covered up a little bit, but it's back there. Alright, so from there, we're going to put the two 1x1 bricks with a hole inside of them. I don't know. Yeah, there you go. We're going to put that right next to the thing that we just built, right there. And then we're going to take two 2x3 plates and put those on top right there. And it's kind of confusing how they go, but if you look, they both go like on top of these and then over the red, if that makes sense. I know it's hard to explain that, but if you followed along, then you know what I mean. So next, I believe we take this black 2x3 plate and put that right in the middle where there's nothing yet, right like that, and smush it down. And next we're going to take two black 2x2 plates, and we're going to take these two red brackets. They're different kinds of brackets as before, so these kinds of brackets are going to go on top, right like this, just to make that kind of shape. And we're going to put that right behind the two before, right there, on top of that 2x3 black plate that we just put. So next, I believe we can make the side pods. So we're going to need 4 of these 1x3 curved slopes. We're going to need 4 of these 1x2 red plates. We're going to need 2 red 1x3 plates. So, we're also going to need these two 1x1 triangle things. So we're going to start by putting the 1x2 on top of the 1x3, like that. We're going to put the little triangle-y thing on top of the exposed 1x3, right like that. And then we're going to take a 1x3 curved slope and put that on top of there to make that. After that, we put a 1x2 in between that 1x3 curved slope and put another 1x3 curved slope, and that's the side pod. It's really simple design, and that's it. So we're going to put that just on top of all those studs going out to the side, if you see what I mean there. And then we just do the same thing on the other side, just reversed a little bit. So yeah, like I was saying, it's pretty simple design, and it's more of just like the show car rather than actual Ferrari. But at this scale, I wasn't able to find a way to like do the sculpting the Ferrari has in real life. But I think it gets the job done, and I think it looks good. So yeah, it really rounds out the car a lot more. So next we're going to take these two black 1x2 plates and put them together. And we're going to just put them in that little hole right there where there's nothing. So after that, once we did that, we're going to take a black 2x2 plate and a red 2x2 plate and put them together, red on top. And then on top of that 1x2, we just put it right there. As you can see on the real car, we're starting to build out the Santander logo. And if I can get the right angle, yeah, right back there, we're starting to build out the Santander. So next we're going to take the other wedge plate we got here and just put it parallel with the other one, or whatever that term is, and smooth with this. So now we can start building out the engine cover as well. So we're going to take all 3 of these red 1x2 inverted things with the one stud and put them all on top at the back. And the one in the front of the 2x4 studs is a 1x2 red tile. So it looks like that on top of the engine cover. So next, to start to build it, we're going to take a 1x3 plate in red, a 1x2 plate in red, and put it together on the end like that, if you can see what I mean. So it's 2 studs and 2 studs. And then we're going to take 2 red 1x1 plates and put them on the end of the 1x2. So this is what it looks like when it's all built together. And next we're going to take our final 1x3 curved slope, and we're going to put that on top right there. So that really builds out the engine cover. And then we're going to take the 1x1 like dot, it's like a circle, put that on top, and we're going to take a 1x2 one of these, the like inverted 1x2s on top right there, and that makes our T-cam. And then as you can probably guess, we're going to put that right there on those 3 studs, and that makes our engine cover. And you can see on the real car that it's this big piece right here. So we don't have much left to go. So after that, we're going to build out the rear wing. So we're going to take these 2 panel pieces. I don't exactly know what to call them, but we put them like this. So it's a small like support basically, and put them in the back to look like that. If you can see what I mean by that. And then we're going to take a black 1x4 tile, put that in the front part, and then we're going to take these 2 black 1x2 whatever they're called, and put them on the back 2 studs that are facing out. So that there's what it looks like. And then we're going to build out the sides as well. So we're going to take these 2 whatever they're called again and we're going to put on the side without the holes, so not that side but this side, we're going to put a 2x2 curved slope, and we're going to do that twice. So we have 2 of those, and then it's hard to put them on, but they go back here on those exposed like underside to build that out like that. If you can see that, yeah. And then on the real car, it's just this part right here. So now let's build the halo. It's not complicated. We're gonna take one of these, a 1x1. I have no idea. I think it's called like an inverted tile or something. Snap that into this handlebar looking piece, and then take 2 of these lightsaber pieces and just put them on the ends. And then we'll attach that right there. So that's all built up like that, and that's pretty much it. We have a front wing to attach. I think these are 2 extra pieces, we didn't need them. And then we got to build the wheels, and that's really it. So I guess let's take this red plus sign piece, we'll put it into the back of the plus sign block like that, and just sticks right into the car like that. So now let's build the wheels, and then we're done. So pretty simple. Tires go into the rims, as you guys can probably guess. It's really just the axles that are a little confusing. So let me do this real quick, and then we'll get on with it. And I don't think this was too difficult. I hope you guys agree. Hopefully some of you followed along, and if you have, make sure to go send me a picture of your car that you built with me on my Instagram, themovingbricks_YT. It would be cool if you sent that, and I'll post it on my story. Alright, so now we're going to take these little wheel covers, just put them on top of all the wheels. Just like that, and that's really it. And then obviously they would have the Pirelli logos on them if you had the stickers. But then after that, we're going to put the big thingy, I don't know what it's called, put that on first, and then the smaller one on second. And then we'll put a wheel on. Just like that, you can see that. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side, just you have to put it through first. So do the big one, the small one, a wheel, and then that's the front part, and then you just have to do the same thing on the back. So do that, and then we're done. Then on the other side, and that's it. We've done it. F175. There we have it. We got the real car here as well. I took the front wing off because I needed that one piece, but once you have stickers, which I'm not giving away all my secrets, but once you have them, then you can make the full car. But for now, to have the right colors, here it is. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And I think my next video will be my recreation of the Belgian Grand Prix if it happens this year. So I'll see you then.